So here's a video of 211 Pollock Street. It used to be a CPA office. You can see here's the front. It's a cute brick building. Right down there's the river. You got the Wiener House close by. So we'll walk in the front door. One thing that I did notice, and I'm kind of zooming in on that, is there might be a little bit of rot there and right there. Probably something that's easily fixed. Close up of the building. And by the way, when I do one of these, and I don't mind doing them for anything that you see you might want to go look at, and aren't really, don't know if you really want to get out in this coronavirus time, I'm happy to do a video, and we can send it, and then if you're really interested, then we can go and look at it. Here's a little bit of stuff here. I think it's just swelling from the paint is what it looks like. Just probably needs a paint job. So we walk in, and you have an opening. So remember, this was a CPA's office. So this is kind of like the waiting room. And then there's a hallway all the way to the back door. And here's the wall as you walk into the door. And you just walk straight back. Here's the receptionist window, and you've got quite a nice little space right here. So as I walk back here, on my right is the first office, and it reminds me of the 70s kind of architecture stuff. It's a bright light coming in the window. They've got some built-in bookcases. Let me see if you can get up there. There we go. It's a better shot of them. The glare from the sun is kind of bad. I'm not sure if it comes with the furnishings or not, but if you were thinking about maybe renting some of the office space, which could help pay a mortgage. And actually, I had a client that was interested in it, but had issues with his dad was sick. And I've already run some information about rentals for office space in downtown, so I can send you that information if you want it. So when you walk down the hallway, you leave that first office there, and you come up on this space right here, which is where the receptionist was, and you're back out at the front window, that window there. There's a built-in cabinet space here, and 2 desks. And again, that wall space, beautiful wood grain wall. Probably paint that or take it down. And then as you walk from that first office and then the receptionist opening, here is another office space. And this is bright and white. Notice that there are some leaks on the ceiling, and I can't really tell if they're old leaks or new leaks or what. But we could, if you were interested and you decided to move forward with this kind of space, then that's something we could check out with an inspection. Here's another office space right next to that. Again, this, is built-in cabinets. I don't know about you, but that would have to go. It's a big wall mural. So there's that. And then we walk out of this. There's the receptionist space, front door again. And I think this is probably, maybe was a conference room. But again, another office space. You walk down a long hallway, and this appears to be right here, maybe an addition to what was here prior to, maybe this space behind me that I've already shown you is the original part of the building. I'm not quite sure, might have to do a little research to figure that out. But here you have center block walls. And this used to be the xerography room. And it has built-in cabinets and shelves and paneling. And you can see there's paneling all throughout the rest of the space. Again, here's a room which is kind of wondering about because you see that same wood grain and finish that we saw in the earlier rooms. Again, with built-in bookshelves and cabinets. And this was obviously an office. They got some really kind of cool furniture in here. I'm kind of digging the yellow chair. And then we walk down the hall, and again, there's another office space with an air condition. This was the computer room. That might be why it was air conditioned, because computers can put out a lot of heat. Couldn't get the light, or the light is on in this room, but it's not really bright. But this is what they said is the filing room here, and you can see where they have different little labels for all of their stuff that they had, plain white envelopes, all that stuff. I might show a little bit more than what you want to see. Here is another, this was the data processing room. Probably had to have computers in here. This is kind of like that cork board that you can stick pins in and stuff, and it doesn't really matter. You can see there they've done that here. So that's kind of a cool little space. Kind of wish I had this in my office at home. And a window. And over here we have the staff lounge, which is just a little section where they had a coffee maker, microwave, all of that. But this is just a really tiny, small room. And here is the ladies' restroom. One thing, this is pink and black, which I think is kind of cool, but I'm not quite sure what's going on here. It could just be where the tile is separated. I'm not sure it would have anything to do with a foundation issue. It could be that just the tile is old and, you know, from a long time ago, it's kind of got the wear on it. And I do see where they've done a little bit of drilling here. They've got a wire that goes over to here and back up underneath the toilet. It goes in, I guess, to the other bathroom. It's kind of weird. And that may be why that crack is there. But the bathroom's kind of cool. It's got the old-fashioned mirror, which is a medicine chest. Ooh! Which is a medicine chest. Kind of neat. There's a little crack right there. And that could be a foundation issue, or it could be just something else that's just where it's aged. You can see there the ceiling would have to be scraped and painted. I have a house that I've listed. That right up there is from this exhaust fan that you can see. That black stuff on the wall is from the exhaust fan. You walk into here is another data processing room, and with a window, and it has built-in, and again, that cork kind of stuff that you see there. Here's the guys' bathroom. It's not as bright in here as the ladies, but they have a exhaust fan in here. You can see it's got that green and black tile and the same kind of medicine cabinet mirror. It's just kind of cool. I'm all about retro stuff, so anyway. And then we're going to go in this last office here, which again, it says data processing. I don't know how much data processing one one CPA firm can do. But anyway, they've got that stuff on the wall, all the way up and down. And again, built-in bookshelves. There is a little spot up there in the corner that looks like a leak at one time or another. And that looks kind of fresh. And that over there looks kind of fresh. So, it may be that it might need a new roof or some retarring. And then here is the AC unit. And that could be the heat and furnace as well. All the electric. Don't see any leaks up here that are visible. There's some electric going up towards the front of the building. And then here's the back door. And here's the parking lot in the back. As you can see there. There's that. And the grass is kind of tall. And after hearing about a friend that had to wrangle some snakes around an electric unit, air conditioning unit, I just decided to jump over that. But here it is front, and then here's the back. You could outfit some of these offices. I'm gonna cut this fan off. Could outfit some of these offices to where you could rent them. And people it could help pay a mortgage on this. It has been on the market for 158 days. So I don't know. Let me know if you would like to see it in person. I'm happy to just come let you in the building and you walk around. I don't have to be near you. I love the big front window. I like the location is really good for any kind of studio that you're thinking about. So the location is awesome. This street gets a lot of traffic. And there are a lot of Airbnbs around here. And so just let me know what you're thinking, and I'll talk with you soon, and I'll keep looking for some other things right around this area that may not be listed. And if you see anything, just let me know. I'm happy to help you out with that. But anyway, I'll talk to you soon. Thank you. It was nice to meet you too today, Sarita. Bye-bye.